Hello students, good morning. We have studied average profit method of valuation of goodwill, and in average profit methods two methods, that is simple average profit method and weighted average profit method. Now today we will study second method, that is super profit method. Under this method, goodwill is calculated on the basis of excess profit earned by a firm in comparison to the profits earned by other firms in the same business. म्हणजे फर्मचा बिझनेस करणाऱ्या इतर फर्म्सचा जो प्रॉफिट नॉर्मल मिळत असणार आहे, त्या धंद्यामध्ये असलेल्या त्या स्टेजवर असलेल्या वेगवेगळ्या फर्म्सना जो प्रॉफिट मिळणार आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा एक्सेस प्रॉफिट जर या फर्मनी मिळवलेला असेल तर हा जो एक्सेस प्रॉफिट आहे त्याला सुपर प्रॉफिट असं म्हणतात आणि या सुपर प्रॉफिटच्या बेसिसवर गुडविल कॅल्क्युलेट केलं जातं. So super profit is the excess of actual profit over the normal profit. Normal profit means profit earned by the firms in the same business, which is normal profit or of all of them. Our firm, if it is earning more than some amount than normal profit, then this excess amount is called as super profit, and goodwill is calculated on the basis of this super profit. So goodwill is equal to super profit into number of years purchase. Okay, so see this example. Suppose a partnership firm AB Limited is earning 15,000 as profit by investing 1 lakh as capital employed in the business. So 1 lakh rupees is capital invested into business and they are earning 15,000 rupees profit. Suppose other firms in the same business are earning 10% on their capital invested. This 10% is known as normal rate of return. Means AB Limited should earn 10% of rupees 1 lakh, that is 10,000, because normal rate of return of all the firms in the same business is 10%. So accordingly, AB Limited should earn 10% of 1 lakh rupees, that is 10,000 as normal profit. Okay, but they are earning 15,000, means AB Limited is earning 5,000 rupees excess. Understood? This excess amount 5,000 is called as super profit. And so assuming goodwill to be calculated as 3 years purchase, goodwill will be 5,000 into 3, that is rupees 15,000 here. Understood? हे लक्षात ठेवा की if a business is earning just the normal profit, that is no excess amount than normal profit, then this firm does not enjoy any goodwill here. Okay, means in the above example, if AB Limited is earning 10,000 or less than 10,000 and their normal profit is also 10,000, then such firm is not earning super profit, so there will not be any goodwill. Okay, so a business can claim some value for goodwill only when it is earning more than the other firm's normal profit, that is our firm's also normal profit. So this excess amount should be there as super profit, then there will be goodwill for the firm. Okay, so in this method, to determine the value of goodwill, we have to calculate average profit or actual profit, normal rate of return and capital employed. Normal rate of return problem मध्ये normally दिलेलं असतं. Average profit we have to calculate from given profit. जर पास्ट ॲडजस्टमेंट्स काही असतील, ॲबनॉर्मल आयटम्स जर असतील तर ते ॲबनॉर्मल आयटम्स ॲडजस्ट करून आपल्याला प्रॉफिट्स काढावे लागतील आणि त्यांचा ॲव्हरेज काढावा लागेल, हे लक्षात ठेवा. देन वी हॅव टू calculate capital employed. Now normal rate of return refers to the rate of return generally earned by other firms in the same industry. मगाशी मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं. Now capital employed नॉर्मली प्रॉब्लेममध्ये दिलेलं असतं. मी मगाशी सांगितल्याप्रमाणे कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉयड रेफर्स टू अमाऊंट इन्व्हेस्टेड इन द बिझनेस. पण जर कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉयड दिलेलं नसेल आणि बॅलन्स शीट दिलेली असेल, देन वी कॅन कॅल्क्युलेट कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉयड बाय यूजिंग वन ऑफ द मेथड्स. One method is liability side approach method and one method is asset side approach. प्रॉब्लेममध्ये ज्या साईडचं इन्फॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल असेल तो साईडचा अप्रोच वापरून आपण कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड काढू शकतो जर कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड दिलेलं नसेल तर. ओके, सो सी हिअर लायबिलिटी साईड अप्रोच. लायबिलिटी साईड अप्रोचमध्ये कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड करताना कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड इज इक्वल टू कॅपिटल प्लस फ्री रिझर्व मायनस फिक्टिशियस ॲसेट्स मायनस नॉन ट्रेड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट्स. ओके, सो आपण कॅपिटल आणि फ्री रिझर्व्स एकत्र करणार आहोत आणि फिक्टिशियस ॲसेट आणि नॉन ट्रेड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट्स मायनस करणार आहोत. सो वी विल गेट कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड. नाव युझिंग ॲसेट साईड अप्रोच कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड इज इक्वल टू ऑल ॲसेट्स, ॲडिशन ऑफ ऑल ॲसेट्स एक्सेप्ट गुडविल, फिक्टिशियस ॲसेट्स अँड नॉन ट्रेड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट्स अँड आउटसाइडर्स लायबिलिटीज. ओके, ऑल ॲसेट्समध्ये आपल्याला गुडविल, फिक्टिशियस ॲसेट आणि नॉन ट्रेड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट घ्यायचंच नाही आहे. सगळ्या ॲसेटच्या टोटलमधून वी हॅव टू डिडक्ट आउटसाइडर्स लायबिलिटीज. सो विल गेट कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड युझिंग ॲसेट साईड अप्रोच. अंडरस्टूड? नाव वी विल सी this balance sheet. See the balance sheet. Amounts are not given. Liability side partners capital, reserve and external liabilities. Asset side fixed assets, current assets, non-trade investments and fictitious assets. See now, if we are to calculate capital employed using liability side approach here, then capital employed is equal to partners capital plus reserve minus non-trade investments minus fictitious assets. Means we have to deduct non-trade investment and fictitious assets from addition of partners capital and reserve. If we are using asset side approach, then capital employed is equal to fixed assets plus current assets minus external liabilities. Okay, so in this way here we can calculate capital employed. So now we will solve first problem. टू कॅल्क्युलेट सुपर प्रॉफिट मी तुम्हाला सांगितल्याप्रमाणे ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट लागतो, नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट लागतो. नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट कॅल्क्युलेट करण्यासाठी टू कॅल्क्युलेट द नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड अँड नॉर्मल रेट ऑफ रिटर्न इज रिक्वायर्ड. फ्रॉम दॅट वी विल कॅल्क्युलेट नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट. फ्रॉम गिवन प्रॉफिट्स ऑफ past years we will calculate average profit. Then we will calculate super profit by deducting normal profit from average profit, and then we will calculate goodwill. Goodwill is equal to super profit into number of years purchased. So see this first problem. We'll solve some examples now. A firm earned net profits during the last 3 years as under years and profits 1, 2, 3 years profits 18,000, 20,000 and 22,000. The capital investment of the firm is rupees 60,000, means capital employed is given in this problem, which is rupees 60,000. Normal rate of return on capital is 10%. Calculate value of goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase of average super profit for the last 3 years. Okay, this is a very simple problem. Let's solve this problem now. So here first we will solve this problem. As I have said earlier, this problem is very simple. 3 years profits are given. Capital investment, that is capital employed amount, is given. Normal rate of return is 10%, and we have to calculate goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase of average super profit. So first we will calculate total profit. In this method also we have to calculate total profit and average profit. Keep it in mind, just like average profit method. So total profit is equal to addition of all the given profits. 18,000 plus 20,000 plus 22,000. So total profit here is 60,000. Okay, now we will calculate average profit. Average profit is equal to total profit divided by number of years. Total profit is rupees 60,000 divided by number of years 1, 2 and 3. So average profit will be rupees 20,000. Now we will calculate normal profit. normal profit is equal to capital employed into normal rate of return upon 100. Capital employed here given is 60,000 into normal rate of return is 10%, so 10 upon 100. So normal profit here is rupees 6,000. Okay, normal profit is rupees 6,000. Now we have to calculate super profit. So super profit is equal to average profit minus normal profit, because this is the normal profit earned by the firm and this is their actual profit. So the excess profit earned by them is called as super profit. So super profit is equal to average profit minus normal profit. नॉर्मल प्रॉफिटच्या वर त्यांनी किती प्रॉफिट मिळवला आहे दॅट विल बी देअर सुपर प्रॉफिट. सो 20,000 minus 6,000, so it is rupees 14,000. Okay, now we will calculate goodwill. So this is that simple. Goodwill is equal to super profit into number of years purchase See, calculating goodwill is very simple, even though there are formulas, various formulas, because तुम्ही जर लक्षात ठेवलं की कशासाठी आपण काय कॅल्क्युलेट करतोय. पहिल्यांदा आपण टोटल प्रॉफिट काढला, ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट काढण्यासाठी नॉर्मल प्रॉफिटसाठी कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉयड इंटू नॉर्मल रेट ऑफ रिटर्न अपॉन 100 केले. आणि सुपर प्रॉफिट म्हणजे नॉर्मल प्रॉफिटच्या वरती किती प्रॉफिट मिळवला, एक्सेस प्रॉफिट अर्न बाय द फर्म on normal profit. So it is rupees 14,000. Now goodwill is equal to super profit rupees 14,000 into number of years purchase. Here in the problem they told us that 3 years purchase, so into 3, so the answer will be 42,000. This will be the goodwill of the firm, that is rupees 42,000. Okay, now second problem. See this problem. A firm earned net profits during the last 7 years as follows. Years are from 2009 to 2014. 20,000 profit in 2009. In 2010, 70,000 loss. 11, 40,000 loss. 12, 2,50,000 profit. 13, 2,70,000 profit. 14, 3 lakhs profit. 15, 3,20,000 profit. So from these given profits we have to calculate average profit. To calculate average profit we have to calculate total profit, and total profit means total of all profits minus losses. Okay, the capital invested in the firm is rupees 12 lakhs. So again capital employed is given. Normal rate of return in the similar type of business is 10%. Calculate the value of goodwill on the basis of 2.5 years purchase of average super profit earned during the above mentioned 7 years. So let's calculate now. As discussed earlier in this problem, to calculate total profit, we will add all the profits and deduct all the losses. Okay, so let's start. First we will calculate total profit. Total profit is equal to, I will add all the profits, that is 20,000 plus 2009 ला प्रॉफिट झालाय 2,50,000 plus 2,70,000 plus 3 lakhs plus 3,20,000, and then we will deduct the losses 70,000 and 40,000. So minus 70,000 minus 40,000. Okay, so minus 1,10,000, the answer is 10,50,000. So total profit here is 10,50,000. Okay. Correct it is. Now we will calculate average profit. Average profit is equal to total profit 10,50,000 divided by number of years. Number of years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 years. Okay. So 10,50,000 into 7 is 1,50,000 rupees. So here in this problem average profit is 1,50,000. Now we will calculate normal profit from the given information. I hope तुम्हाला दिसते नाही. Normal profit is equal to capital employed into NRR, that is normal rate of return. Okay. So here see in the problem capital invested is given 12 lakhs. So 12 lakhs capital invested means capital employed into normal rate of return is 10%. So 10 upon 100. So the answer will be 1,20,000 rupees. This is normal profit. Now we will calculate super profit. Super profit is equal to, as discussed earlier, difference between average profit and normal profit, that is average profit minus normal profit. Average profit minus, so average profit is 1,50,000 minus normal profit is 1,20,000. So super profit is rupees 30,000. Okay, now we will calculate goodwill. This will be goodwill of the firm, keep it in mind. So goodwill is equal to super profit into number of years purchase. Super profit 30,000 into, they told us that goodwill is valued at 2.5 years purchase of average super profit. So 2.5 means 2.5. So answer is rupees 75,000. So goodwill of the firm here in this problem is rupees 75,000. Okay. See this next problem. A firm's average profits are rupees 70,000. So average profit is given. It includes an abnormal profit of rupees 5,000. In this average profit there is abnormal profit of rupees 5,000. We know that we have to deduct abnormal profit or abnormal profit from this average profit. आपल्याला abnormal profit किंवा abnormal gain adjustment करायचे असते to calculate actual profit. So we have to deduct 5,000 from 70,000 here. Capital invested in the business is rupees 5,50,000. So capital employed is given 5,50,000 and NRR, that is normal rate of return, is 10%. Calculate goodwill at 4 times the super profit, means 4 years purchase of super profit. So let's calculate. In this problem average profit is given, but it includes abnormal profit of rupees 5,000. So we will calculate actual average profit. Actual average profit is equal to average profit minus abnormalities. So minus म्हणजे less abnormal profit ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट इज 70,000 मायनस 5,000. आपण ॲबनॉर्मॅलिटीज कशा ॲडजस्ट करायच्या बघितल्यात, त्यामुळे आपण ॲबनॉर्मॅलिटी लेस केले. सो ॲक्च्युअल ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट इज ₹65,000 हियर. ओके, ॲक्च्युअल ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट इज ₹65,000. नाव capital invested and normal rate of return is given, so we will calculate normal profit. This problem is also very simple. Normal profit is equal to capital employed, that is 5,50,000 given in this problem, into normal rate of return is 10%. So normal profit here is ₹55,000. Okay, now we will calculate super profit. Different thing is only adjustment of abnormal profit in this problem. Super profit is equal to actual average profit 65,000 minus normal profit 55,000. So super profit in this problem to the firm is ₹10,000. And now we will calculate goodwill. Goodwill is equal to super profit into number of years purchase. Super profit is 10,000. ₹10,000 into number of years purchase in this problem is 4 times the super profit, that is 4 years purchase. So goodwill of the firm will be ₹40,000 in this problem. Okay, this problem is very simple. See this next problem now. Amit and Karthik are partners sharing profits and losses equally. They decided to admit Saurabh for an equal share in the profits. For this purpose, the goodwill of the firm was to be valued at 4 years purchase of super profits. Balance sheet of the firm on Saurabh admission was as follows. See this balance sheet. So in this problem, balance sheet is given to calculate as the capital employed. Liability side and asset sides are given. Then the normal rate of return is 12% per annum. Average profits of the firm for the last 4 years was ₹30,000. Calculate Saurabh's share of goodwill. So here we have to calculate capital employed in this problem, and then we will calculate goodwill and then calculate Saurabh's share of goodwill. Okay, let's start now. Now see in this problem, first we have to calculate capital employed by using either liability side approach or asset side approach. So see, by using liability side approach, we can calculate capital employed by adding capitals and reserve and deducting fictitious assets and non-trade investments. But here fictitious assets or non-trade investments are not there in this problem. Okay, so just when we will add capitals of both the partners and reserve, we can get capital employed of the firm. So let's calculate capital employed of the firm. Capital employed is equal to capitals plus reserves. So capitals, Amit's capital is ₹90,000 plus Karthik's capital ₹50,000 plus reserve is ₹20,000. So it is ₹1,60,000. So in this problem, capital employed of the firm is ₹1,60,000. Okay, दिसते आता capital employed is equal to capitals plus reserve. So total capital employed is in this problem using liability side approach 1,60,000. Here you can also use asset side approach. Asset side approach, we will, by using asset side approach, we can calculate capital employed by total of all assets minus outsiders liabilities. Okay, all assets except goodwill, fictitious asset and non-trade investment. या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये फिक्टिशियस ॲसेट आणि नॉन ट्रेड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट्स दिलेल्याच नाही आहेत. सो सगळ्या ॲसेटची टोटल, सी ॲसेट साईड टोटल इज 1,90,000 minus outsiders liabilities, that is loan and sundry creditors. These are outsiders liabilities. 25,000 plus 5,000, 30,000. So we have to deduct 30,000 from total assets amount, that is 1,90,000. 1,90,000 minus 30,000 means against 1,60,000. So capital employed will be 1,60,000. कोणताही अप्रोच वापरला तरी कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉयड हे सेम यायला पाहिजे, तरच आपण ते बरोबर कॅल्क्युलेट करतोय असा अर्थ होतो. ओके, नाउ आफ्टर कॅल्क्युलेटिंग कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉयड, नेक्स्ट वर्क इज व्हेरी इझी. वी हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट. Normal profit is equal to capital employed into normal rate of return upon 100. So calculate normal profit by using this formula. हा प्रॉब्लेम तुम्ही सॉल्व करायचा आहे. Then you have to calculate super profit. Super profit is equal to average profit minus normal profit. You can calculate super profit because average profit in the problem is given, so no need to calculate average profit here. After calculating super profit, you have to calculate goodwill. Goodwill is equal to super profit into number of years purchase. Use this formula to calculate goodwill, and this goodwill will be goodwill of the firm. हे मी तुम्हाला सारखं सांगते, लक्षात ठेवा. दिस गुडविल अमाउंट विल बी गुडविल ऑफ द फर्म, अँड दे टोल्ड अस टू कॅल्क्युलेट सौरभ शेअर ऑफ गुडविल. सो यू हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट सौरभ's share of goodwill is equal to firm's goodwill into Saurabh's share. Okay, here Saurabh's share, the Amit and Karthik are equal partners and they decided to admit Saurabh for equal share in profit. So they are their all partners share is equal, so 1:1:1. So Saurabh's share will be 1/3. Okay, so firm's goodwill of the firm calculated by you into 1/3. You have to calculate, then you can calculate Saurabh's share of goodwill. So calculate this problem, solve this problem and calculate goodwill on your own in this problem. Now see the last problem. Average profits of a firm during the last few years are rupees 80,000 and NRR is 10%. If the goodwill of the firm is rupees 1 lakh at 4 years purchase of super profit, find the capital employed of the firm. So we have to calculate capital employed. In this problem, goodwill amount is given, average profit is given, normal rate of return is given, and from the given information we have to calculate capital employed. This last problem, that is fifth problem, is a little bit different problem because in this problem goodwill amount is given and we have to find the capital employed of the firm here, because all the other information, that is items, are given here, that is capital, average profit, normal rate of return, okay, goodwill, all these items are given. First I will write the formula of goodwill as goodwill given here. I will write the formula of goodwill first. Goodwill is equal to super profit into, they told us that 4 years purchase, so 4 years purchase. Goodwill amount is given here, rupees 1 lakh, is equal to, super profit is not given, so super profit. From this, using this formula we can calculate super profit because we don't know the amount of capital employed to calculate super profit. So by using this formula we will calculate super profit. Therefore super profit here will be is equal to 1 lakh divided by 4. 4 is multiplied by here, so I will take it here, so it will be divided by 4. So super profit is equal to 1 lakh divided by 4, so it is rupees 25,000. So I got the amount of super profit now. Okay, now here average profit is given and I know super profit, so we can calculate normal profit using normal profits formula. Okay, so see here, super profit is equal to average profit minus normal profit. Okay, so here we know super profit and we have average profit, so we have to calculate normal profit here. Understood? So therefore normal profit इज इक्वल टू, नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट काढण्यासाठी आपल्याला काय करायला हवं आहे बघा, वी हॅव टू डिडक्ट सुपर प्रॉफिट फंड फ्रॉम ॲक्च्युअल ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट. ओके, सुपर प्रॉफिट. सो normal profit is here average profit given, therefore normal profit is equal to average profit rupees 80,000 minus super profit calculated by us rupees 25,000. So 80,000 minus 25,000, it is 55,000. Okay, correct. Normal profit is 55,000. Now we can calculate capital employed. Therefore capital employed is equal to normal profit इंटू 100 अपॉन NRR. असं का झालं ते तुम्हाला कळतंय का बघा, असं का झालं तुम्हाला कळतंय आय होप. तरी पण मी सांगते, ॲक्च्युअल फॉर्म्युला इज, इक्वेशन्स स्कूलमध्ये जर व्यवस्थित शिकलेली असतील तर हे समजेल पटकन. नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट इज इक्वल टू कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड इंटू NRR अपॉन 100. दिस इज द नॉर्मल फॉर्म्युला. ओके, वी हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड. सो NRR अपॉन 100 हे इथे मल्टिप्लाय झालेलं आहे, त्याला आपण इज इक्वल टू साईनच्या पलीकडे नेल्यानंतर ते नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट डिवायडेड बाय होईल. डिवायडेड बाय मीन्स रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ दिस थिंग. सो नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट इंटू 100 अपॉन NRR असं होईल. सो मी कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड इज इक्वल टू नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट इंटू 100 अपॉन NRR असं डायरेक्टली लिहिलेलं आहे. हे कन्सेप्ट स्कूलमध्ये इक्वेशन या कन्सेप्टमध्ये शिकलेले आहात तुम्ही, इंग्लिश मिडियममध्ये, मराठी मिडियममध्ये, कुठलंही मीडियम असलं तरी. सो ते तुम्हाला येत असेल तर. सो कॅपिटल एम्प्लॉईड इज इक्वल टू नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट 55,000. तुम्हाला जर हवं असेल तर पहिल्यांदा हा फॉर्म्युला लिहा, नंतर त्याचं कन्वर्जन असं झालं आहे हे तुम्हाला समजेल आणि नंतर हे सॉल्व करा. सो 55,000 इंटू 100 upon NRR is 10. So here multiplication is rupees 5,50,000. So in this problem capital employed we have calculated is rupees 5,50,000. This is very interesting problem, कारण बाकीचे प्रॉब्लेम जरा जास्त पटकन होऊ शकतात, इन्फॉर्मेशन सगळं दिलेलं असतं. अशा पद्धतीने प्रॉब्लेम आला तर थोडंसं डोकं चालवावं लागेल. सॉल्व ऑल दीज प्रॉब्लेम्स इन युअर नोटबुक and if there is any doubt you can ask. Okay, that's all.